Hey team, welcome back to our simple little island. I have a pretty chill one in store for us today. I hope. That's the plan. I've been working away on a few different areas on the island. I'm sure you've seen this recently, but most recently, I've been working on the area for our house, which has ended up being quite an enormous farm. Which, while I was building, started to feel a bit like, well, I imagine because I haven't played it, but started to feel a bit like Stardew Valley when you move in and you've got to tidy up. And I thought it would be a really cute idea for us to tidy the area together and plant a few crops and stuff. Hello, Theodora, how are you? Welcome, welcome. Right, well, should we get to a start and things? I realise we should probably be planting all these crops with starts, but I've already been to Leaf and bought the ones that I could, namely the wheat and the sugarcane, and planted them, but the rest we don't have available now. So we'll just, I believe we can just plant some of the others that we pick along the way. And they'll work just as well. What a lovely time of day to be doing this. Life on the farm, you guys, what a dream. Should I give you a little tour around? I feel like I'm touring every single episode that we do, and things have changed every time. But anyway, this is our orchard where we grow our apples. And then down here is going to be the path that leads us to town, which obviously will be filled with wheat fields because they are joyful and we'll be able to run through them. I'm also looking for another volcano to put over there that'll look like a mountain in the distance. But I think that's quite cute. And then that goes over to our museum. And then just over here on the right, there is stuff going on at the back actually. There's a little pond where we're supposed to go over and collect our water, but I went a bit over the top with decorating it, if I'm honest. I was having loads of fun and it ended up being a bit ridiculous. So this is our crazy frog pond, which will inevitably end up changing. But for the moment, it is tons of fun, if not very well suited for our island. Look, if I do this, oh, I mean, it's not ideal. There we go. We've got a mountain in the distance, you guys. Anyway, very cute, but not our farm, which is the plan for today. I also thought if we get through all of this on the farm, although it's a long day's work we've got ahead of us, that we could do a little bit of fishing and things because I need money, you guys. I'm so poor right now. Let's fill our pockets while we're here. And then I'll just go ahead and plant one of these carrots rather than the start. I did check my Nook Miles tasks yesterday and I'm only about halfway through. You have to plant something like 200 sprouts to get all the Nook points for this. And I've only done 100, so unless we completely change the crops at the beginning of every season to make it more realistic. We're going to turn this into a hardcore farming sim, you guys. Although I imagine we won't have to walk around town introducing ourselves to people in order to find a husband or wife, you know. Oh, what are we going to do with these pumpkins? I guess just randomly plant them everywhere. Should we come back to that? Let's get rid of all these fossils on the floor. So how is everyone today? Have you had a good day? Are you ready for the weekend? You had enough of the real world and now we want to relax on our sofas. Or are you back to work? Do you work the weekends anyway? Does it mean nothing to you like it does to me? I'm on the last days of my holiday now. I'm very sad. So life will go back to a much slower Animal Crossing now because I won't have as much time to play as I did this week. But I feel like I've done an incredible amount of work. We've pretty much, oh my goodness, I'm messing up the farm already. I'm not a very good farmer. Yeah, I feel like we've achieved so much this week. I think that's what I was saying. Prepping for major snow. Are you supposed to have wild snowstorms coming? Wait, it's not coming to London, is it? That would be a nightmare. Oh my goodness, all the crops have overgrown. I actually had a ton of fun doing this. There was a lot of natural weeds on the island, and I ended up picking them up because I went on another project, which we'll talk about in a minute, but that's quite a big one. So we'll get to that eventually. Oh, your offices are closed today because of the cold. Oh, wow. Yeah, absolutely. Stay home. If it's dangerous to go out, then don't do that. Wow. 24 inches of snow, possibly. That's crazy. Sarah, your first time catching me live. Hello. Welcome. What a treat. You've come for us building our home. I do have to say, the inside of the house does feel a bit disjointed right now when I go in there and it's the old house. So we're going to have to farmify it at some point. But, you know, I'm not very good at interior decorating, so I'll do that off the stream probably. Minus 37 degrees Celsius. Is that even possible? Gosh, please do stay at home. That's terrible. Is it Celsius? Can it be minus 37 Celsius? Now you're making me question it. Is that meant to be Fahrenheit? I don't understand Fahrenheit either. I just know cold or warm, whether my toes feel icy or not. What is this? Was this tomatoes that we just picked? I'm going to have to dig one up and see. Hello, Grizzly. Grizzly's been hanging out on the farm today. Oh, potatoes. Okay. Minus 37 Fahrenheit. I'd say that makes more sense, but actually, I don't know. Hello, Grizzly. Should we have a chat? I feel like we should offer him an apple from our farm. Oh, he doesn't want a gift today, though. Oh, Label's on the island as well. I haven't had a chat with her yet. I've been far too busy living the farm life. Right, let's get these potatoes in the ground. I've already lost track of what goes where and what's going on. Saying minus 40 Celsius is the same as 40 Fahrenheit. Is that right? Are you all trolling me on temperature? I don't know. Chilly or not chilly? That's the question. Oh, if we get a bit short here as well, I think I do have more vegetables in the house. I think I've been squirreling them away. So I think we're going to need some more of these potatoes in a second. In fact, I'll go in and get them or I'll forget what it was we were planting here. Hello, April. Welcome in, welcome in. Oh goodness. Oh, see, I'm rubbish at this farming. How are we going to look after a whole farm? Oh, gosh. Okay. So, Isabel, you're saying, gosh, I love farming in Animal Crossing. You used to be able to make almost 200k every 3 days just from crops. This is my plan. This is why I've turned it into a hardcore farming sim, because I'm not going to have time for turnips as much going back to work. So I thought at least if we dedicated some time to the farm, it would pay off. And it's feeling like strangely immersive already, even though I haven't fully embraced the farm gameplay yet. See, look, not very farmhousey, but I think we could easily change this. It is quite cute with the lighting though, isn't it? Anyway, what were we doing here? Getting potatoes. Yes, we've got tons. Okay, we won't need more than 10. You just remembered 0 Celsius is 32 Fahrenheit. Okay. Oh, wow. We've all got to work out how weather works now. Oh, I might need some of your help on how we transition to the other areas here as well. Because if you come down, I've just got this broken stone wall fence, which reminds me very much of Scotland, actually. I remember being on Skye and going for a walk out by all the sheep farms, and there was actually legitimately like an empty bath in the middle of a field, just filled with plants and mess and stuff. Part of me is tempted to just chuck a bath out there and call it done. And then when you come through, this is a bit of the rough bit of town. We could have a walk around, actually. I have tied a few things together. And I have some exciting news as well. So we'll get to that in a second. But anyway, this is a bit of the rundown area of town, even though they still have nice flowers, you know. And over here, there is actually the possibility that we can make a nice viewpoint over this bridge. Oh, hello, it's Nibbles, isn't it? She's a tourist today. You're thinking about making a farm on your island much bigger too. We talked about this at the start and I hadn't quite figured out spacing and things, but now I'm feeling a bit more confident. I'm so excited to fully embrace farming. And I had this idea as well, which is probably more rules than we need to put on ourselves in Animal Crossing, if I'm honest. But I had this idea that obviously my villagers are going to be crafting the let me show you while we're talking. Also, look, Anchovy has a car now. Don't let me forget I was going to tell you about flowers. This is Anchovy's car. And he drives around town in his mini car. This is the bus stop. Also, this is an interactive item. Did you know that? I saw a villager touch it the other day and I was like, wow. All of this has made the park feel a bit run down, so I need to revisit the park. But over here, I've basically just, hey Anchovy, I've just added a bunch of like fences and flowers and stuff and tried to make it feel a bit more, you know, tied together. These are the tulip surprise boxes, which is what I was about to talk about. So down here, because obviously Isabel is mad on flowers and she was very upset with me for getting rid of all the flowers we had on the cliffs. So without much thought, I turned this whole, oh, and we've got Nana who's moved in. The community voted. We put it to a vote and you chose Nana. So she's here now and we don't ever have to look at Ava again. So yeah, down here is just a whole bunch of flowers. I've planted over here red tulips because we use them to make the tulip surprise boxes, which I want to fill the town with like mad. But also there's stuff to make like the windflower fan and mum cushions and all kinds of cool stuff. And I thought it would be a cool idea if like the villagers sold those items, if we crafted them and they were like a source of money for us as well. I thought that was a really cute idea. And we should embrace the hot item for the day as well. So these are just various flowers and things that I'm working on. I want the pink hyacinths, obviously, because spring will be here shortly. And then over this side, I've got to stop giving you a tour every single episode because it always changes, but I don't think this will change. This is where I'm playing around with the colour palettes of the flowers, which I thought is a nice little area to just kind of experiment with stuff. And this is a dumping ground for all the hybrids that I didn't want to get rid of because Isabel would have been angry at me, you know. Right, let me catch up the chat because I've just been talking away for ages. I've ignited love for Anchovy. Yes, yes, let's make Anchovy top tier. Oh, and you're all excited to see Nana as well. That is so cute. See, it would be hilarious to see villagers use the cars. I do wonder if it's an interactive item. I mean, obviously they're not going to drive it, but if they touch it, does it do something? Never stop giving you tours. I have to stop changing the island every day though. I have been doing a lot, but I'm feeling really good about it now. Really good. And then I decorated the beaches, you guys. This is the first time I've ever done this, but don't get excited. Because Isabel was upset with me about flowers. I just planted a bunch of flowers and dropped some bits and pieces. But actually, I kind of love them. Look at this. Oh, it's so peaceful by the sea. Just a couple of tire toy things, you know. Very simple. However, let me show you something. Hey, Label, or Label, excuse me. Are you ready for this? If you did an all-one animal island that wasn't ducks, you think it would be monkeys. Do you know, I'd never really considered the monkeys before until I had one of the tourists. Who was it? Is it Simon? Simon's a monkey, right? I don't know. But I was like, hold on. They're crazy cute. Absolutely crazy cute. Let's talk island evaluations, Isabel. We're a 5-star island. This, I think, is the first time I've ever achieved this. All I did was plant ridiculous amounts of flowers on the beach. She got a bit upset for a while, because they weren't budding. So I had to do a few other things to fix it. And I'm so sorry that it didn't happen on stream, but we're sharing it now. I don't think I've ever done this before. I don't think I've ever done it. So I'm really excited to get the lily of, is it the lily of the valley? Is that one? I don't even know. I don't even know. A perfect score, she says. However, I'm now scared to change anything. No, that's not true. Not true at all. It can only get better from here. What's above 5 stars, Isabel? Because that's what we're going to achieve. We're going to achieve love. Thank you, everyone, for the congratulations. I'm thrilled. I'm absolutely thrilled. And I've still got so much to do on the island. Look, there's not even a fence behind resident services. What a mess. How can she say we're great just because we planted a bunch of flowers? Anyway, let's get back to the farm. Hey, Nana. Let's have a chat since everyone loves you. Oh, she has got the cutest little eyes. Also, I didn't realise her little saying was Popo. And then when I was bringing her in the campsite, the first thing she gave me as a gift for the item I gave her was a police hat, which is very strange. Frozen mini snow person outside. Yep, we're leaving them all lying around on our 5-star island, Nana. What a treat for you to be here. I do feel like it's a bit undeserved. Like, we do have a lot of things that need developing. Our trees aren't even fully grown here. Hey, Anchovy, how are you? Shush, you love talking to me. Oh, I love him so much. I'm so glad other people are loving him too, you know. I'm really excited to get new villagers in. Also, I love his little house. I love it. Hey, Nibbles. Right. Let's keep going. I'm really glad there's this little cut through here because I always go the wrong way. Okay, back to farm life, you guys. Back to farm life. Let's do these potatoes. You want to see anchovy and Weber meat? That was another thing. I do have summer on my island, a duck, as a tourist today. I'm not too good with the ducks' names, I will say, but I would like a duck. So maybe our next poll has to be a choice of 3 ducks. So feel free to suggest your favourite ducks. My choice would be Freckles, because Freckles is the best. But I'm willing to accept other options. Okay, potatoes are achieved. Let's give them a quick water. It's Derwin. Yes, Derwin is the one. Thank you for reminding me. Super cute, really cute little duck. They're wonderful. I'm really surprised by how many villagers, like I've been playing this game for years, but I never got into the mentality of going away from just my favourite villagers. So I really love that the tourists are getting us to rethink these things now, you know. And I love just seeing them walk around on the island. It's a really good test of like how they'll all fit in, you know. Because Velma, I did put Velma as an option because I quite like Velma and I won't lie, I want her. And then as I was doing the campsite stuff for Nana, Velma came as a tourist and I was like, yeah, she's cool, but she doesn't look entirely at home. Freckles is actually one of the only ducks you haven't had on your island yet. Freckles is my favourite. She has so much character and rarely works as a peppy, you know. The design rarely goes with her. She is a bit nerdy as well. You were saying the other day that my villagers are all kind of nerdy, which I love. I love it. Should we get more nerds? But they have to be able to live the small town life with us now. Oh no, we need more tomatoes. Okay, let's go in the house and get them. I quite like our little farm. I think I'm really going to enjoy having this as like an added gameplay. That's why I wanted to get everything kind of sorted and in place very quickly. Because I like to have everything laid out, even if it isn't properly decorated, you know. Or we could probably just get away with 6 tomatoes, couldn't we? Just to have everything in its place and then we can develop it from there. I don't know what kind of fences are going to go around this or how we're going to plant shrubs and stuff, but it feels very immersive being in our rundown farm. So I think this was the right thing to do. You think Molly and Ketchup are very hyped, but they are very cute. Mallory is very fashionable. She gives me posh but nice British lady. And Derwin and Webber could be options too. There's so many there. So many options. Oh, I can't pronounce her name, that one. Maelle. I don't want to assume. So I'm just gonna spell her name out. I did see her as a tourist, possibly today, somewhere on the island. But yeah, compared to Freckles, I mean, come on, come on. So many villagers I want now, though. You know, we're going to have to start a second island. Once I've got everything in order here and I'm feeling comfortable, we'll definitely start up a second one, I think, and do an autofill island. Maelle, okay. Hopefully that's right. Like posh male, Maelle. Did I water these ones? I didn't. Oh my goodness, terrible farmer. So after all of this, my day's hard work of farming, I haven't actually gotten any crops to sell. These are all things we got from storage. But think of the money, you guys. I'm really intrigued to see at maximum yield how much this farm will make us. Oh, do you know what we should do? Is this an official watering can, one I've made? Because we can make a gold watering can now. All the ducks are amazing, and you'd love to see Freckles. Yeah. I mean, we'll have to, I've decided we should probably put these things to a vote rather than me just bringing in a new a new villager every few days. Oh, Grizzly's back to the farm. He loves it here. What was I doing? Golden watering can. Yes. Now I know the second tier watering can water's different. I don't know what the gold one does. Or is it just fancy? Huzzah, you guys. So we've now got the golden slingshot and the golden watering can. No joke, I think this is the furthest I've ever gotten with an island, only because I don't really remember my first one. It was a long time ago. There was a lot of things going on at the time. Right, let's put this to the test. It's much the same. Much the same as the other watering can. Does it water 9 blocks? Did it water behind me? Oh, I've ruined it now. I can't tell. What's going on at the back, Twiggy? Did it get these ones behind me? I'm looking for the sparkle now. Oh, let's give it an extra one just to be safe. I don't want to go and speak to her because I did time travel recently and I don't want to risk losing her. Look, this is where I dug all the flowers off at the beach. It's a mess down there. This whole side of the island feels very run down. Very run down. Okay, where were we at? What are these? We had tomatoes. We had carrots. Oh, let's just... Oh, those were the pumpkins. Those were the pumpkins. Right. Are we going to attempt to plant them randomly? I feel like we need more orange pumpkins. Let's get some more orange pumpkins out. If you stand in one corner towards the crops, it should water 9. Okay. I'm going to have to try out our techniques. I'm not used to this 5-star island life. Oh, we only have 3 more orange pumpkins. Is that going to be enough? Let's go have a look. I've also been trying to decide what else we should put around the house. I'm quite liking that there's not very much, but these are big gaps here. Maybe because we're a tulip island, we should just make tulip surprise boxes. The obvious thing would be like this, what's it called, the stoneware kitchen or something like that. But I feel like that's 2 blocks across and it would fill this whole area. Although it could be cool because we have the stone wall. Maybe we'll have a look at that in a minute. But first, let's get the crops in, shall we? Right. Now I don't know what colours are already here, so let's just plant a bunch of orange ones randomly. We've got one of each of the other colours. So if we do... We're going to have to plant them randomly and see how it comes out. Hi, Humbug. How are you? Welcome in. Welcome in. You're here every time. It's so lovely to see you. Right. Let's go. Let's go. So that was a yellow one. Up here, I'm going to plant maybe a green one. And then I guess white. This is just chaos. Hopefully it's going to look aesthetically beautiful when they grow. Let's plant that one there. And I can't remember. So we'll do that. And then look, we've got actually the perfect amount of pumpkins. It was meant to be. We're natural farmers, you guys. Grizzly, what are you doing? Are you going for the snowflake or the dragonfly? In fact, do you know what? I'm so sorry, Grizzle, but I need this. I need it. Impressive, huh? Yes. We need it to make our models for the forest area. Do you know what? I'm absolutely loving the fact that this island, I mean, obviously there's a lot of work to do, but it's even now, it's starting to feel a bit like it would when it's finished, but there's still so much to do. It's like we've basically just gotten the island ready to be played. Because now I need to go off and go, oh my gosh, Grizzly. Wow, you break my heart, Grizzly. But yeah, now we've got all these areas that we're ready to fill with stuff. Like I need all the bug models to go in the forest. And I need sea bass models to go with my museum. Grizzly is being absolutely adorable, isn't he? He was hanging around all day. When I was trying to take the thumbnail, he was in it as well. And I was like, oh, do I put him in the thumbnail? But I was making a funny face. So I didn't. Right. So you're saying if I stand in the corner here, was that what we meant? Let's put it to the test. Oh, yeah, look at that. Who knew? Right, well, there we go. Professional farmers. I should have made this even bigger so that we could have maximised our watering. Have we done all our veg? Look at it. What a wonderful time. I want to customise these as well. Maybe we'll hop over and get that done. Right. Shall we? Oh, I don't have one. Or do I? No, I don't. We need a workbench out here. That would be a good thing to have. Oh, wrong button. We need to chop our trees and get our apples. Right. Don't do the wrong one. You have to actually pay attention to what fossils you get now instead of gifting them. I was thinking about this as well, to put like classic old school museum in a second. Actually, let me craft this and we'll run over to the museum quick while I talk about it, because I do like the idea of having the fossils on the side, and actually it's quite a cool way to be reminded to go in the museum all the time. We'll go down the path. I love that the mailbox is here and that the mailman comes from far outside and drops off the mail, but it's too far for him to get to the farm itself. You're after the megalos. Yeah, they're the classics, aren't they? So yeah, if you see this area, I basically just need to figure out what's going in these spaces to the left and right of the museum. And the obvious thing is to have the fossils, right? And then our sea bass leading the way in. So I figured, yeah, we definitely need some big dinosaurs looking scary there as well. A Triceratops torso. Everybody check your fossils. We're going to crowdsource a Triceratops. Are you going to do the Triceratops fighting a T-Rex? Because that would be epic. Absolutely epic. Maybe that should be... Oh, I've been having so many great ideas. I mean, this is ridiculous. I'd never do this, but I wish there was like a dinosaur battling arena. And every week we would change out the dinosaurs that were battling each other. And you'd all have to vote on the winner, which was the more likely to win dinosaur of the two. How cute is that? Oh, a coelacanth model. I never even considered. Oh, do you know what? I still don't think I've caught a coelacanth, actually. Isn't that terrible? I think we can still catch them in the snow. We had this discussion before, so maybe we'll put in the effort. I'm also so poor, you guys. I'm so poor because I was moving everyone's houses like crazy and building bridges and then immediately destroying those bridges. So I actually can't afford to build that last bridge at the moment. So we're going to have to, well, I'm going to have to do a lot of fishing tomorrow. Or creatures, sea creatures is a better idea. Although fishing will get me stuff for models. And that way I'll be able to afford turnips. Although again, going back to work, so it'll be a bit of a challenge. That stepladder might be a bad idea, but I can still access the orchard. That's okay. There we go. One playable farm. Apart from this apple, which strays onto the path, which actually is kind of cute. When I figure out what's going in here, we'll leave a space there for an apple for people to pick up as they walk on by. Now, do I want to keep any of these veggies? Let's have a look at the situation in the house. The dino standee. Ooh, a small display of what it looked like in life next to its skeleton. That's really cute. I never look at that item. I will say, oh, the fossils. I got the fossil door plate recipe the other day as well. Right, let's tidy up our pockets. Look at my shiny gold tools. So fancy. Right, we're going to put all these things away. And I also need to make ourselves a nice kitchen, but I don't think today is the day for that. I spend my life sorting out my inventory in Animal Crossing. That's what I do. It all has to be organised and tidy, you guys, to make me feel okay about life, you know? And this is not organised or tidy at all. Pop the wheat back in. I don't know what that one windflower is doing there. I think that needs to be sold. Okay, I'm not going to make you watch as I move my fossils over, but do be aware that I normally would under normal circumstances. Right, let's have a gander in the kitchen. We can make some more wheat and flour. Oh, I need to decorate the kitchen, you guys. This is as far as I got. We need a big table, a big homey table. What if we turn the lights down and it feels a bit more cottagey? Number one standee fan. I am. No one is a bigger fan of the standees than me. I can't get them to feel right though, you know. I want it to feel just like crafted, like everything on the island is crafted. That's my plan. Right, so the things that we can make everything with is just sugar and flour, isn't it? So if we always have some of them spare. Oh, I forgot we can do bulk crafting. Do we use just the wheat or the sugar cane in other recipes, or is it worth always doing the full amount of these? Should I hold some back, or should I go ham and do it? Do 8 of them? Maybe not. Let's do, because they give you quite a lot, don't they? Let's do 4 more stacks of them. I'm like the standee rep of the Animal Crossing community. Someone make me merch that's just standees on a tee. We'll do some sugar as well. Yeah, we want to do tons of this. So I did 5 of the other, didn't I? Well, 6 in total. Okay. Now we can always make snacks because we have the flour and sugar. So what else have we got in here? Oh, look, tons of stuff. Should I sell some of these things? I mean, do we need this many apples? Probably not. Let's get rid of a bunch of them. Probably a few of the cherries as well. Deciding what to take to market, you know. It's going to be a tough one. We'll keep the pumpkins. We'll keep a stack of carrots. We're not quite a full stack of the others. Why have we got so many tomatoes? What recipes do we have for food? Let's have a look. Next one. There we go. Yeah, see, majority of it's flour and sugar. I mean, that one's fancy flour and fancy sugar, but you know. Pumpkins, whole wheat flour. Oh, I should make the other ones, shouldn't I? Gosh, that's a demanding recipe, isn't it? Oh, and we don't have oranges still. These all look delicious. We can make carrot cake. Oh, I don't have very many recipes. Oh, that's sweet. That's why. That's why. Mixed fruit sandwich goes in savoury. I question this. When I was in Japan, obviously you can get like strawberry sandwiches and stuff, but I think that is borderline more cake. I would argue that shouldn't be in savoury at all. There's all the bread looks amazing as well, doesn't it? Why do we need 3 different types of bread? That's the question. Right, I think we could probably take a few of the tomatoes. We'll keep some, they're useful. And we need everything else. All those mushrooms I'll just hoard away. Okay, should we go to market? With my not that much stack of stuff, but you know, it's a start, a reward for our hard day's work. I'm so excited to run down that little street. Yeah, we don't need 3 types of bread. We need 10. We need 10 types of bread. Bread is everything. You are absolutely correct. I've said many times about Vietnamese baguettes, which are the best. And my attempts at making, oh, hey Grizzle, my attempts at making sourdough bread. I had a baguette today, actually, for lunch. I went to Sainsbury's. I was feeling very posh. Sainsbury's is not posh at all. Not posh at all. We're usually a Lidl household, you see. Or Lidl. You want to be posh about it. Or German, I suppose. But it's just the variety of sauces, really, that gets me in Sainsbury's. Lots of different options of peri-peri spices. That's really why we went. Hello, boys. Oh, we've got Fang as well. What you buying, Fang? What you buying? Right, let's sell off these bits. You were just talking about banh mi. Oh, you're obsessed. Do you know what? If you can find a proper banh mi, I don't think it exists. We've been everywhere in London, everywhere, trying to find one that has like the authentic bread, and it just doesn't exist. Crispy pork belly. Oh, it's the pickle as well. It's everything. Everything that's in that sandwich is incredible. And if you, like in Vietnam, you get it with like char grilled meat, stuff that's been cooked over charcoal. And then they have like pickled veg, pickled carrots and daikon radish and pate. Hopefully no one's vegetarian. But pate, and what else do they put in it? Oh, coriander. This is the trick. If you're not putting fresh coriander into everything you eat, you're missing a trick. Anchovy? What do you want? Should we talk to him? I'm so scared that I'll click the wrong thing. Hi, sleepyhead. As I do that, it's super comfy for me when the bug's in the floor. Yeah, let's go over to his house. This is a great idea. We all get to, if you haven't seen inside of Anchovy's house, this will be exciting. They have very specific breads, and the Vietnamese people go there. Yeah, that is the thing that makes it. They don't have pickles. Ooh, controversial. Oh, coriander, pate, and jalapeno. Oh, anchovy. Look at your house. I do feel like we could try redoing their houses. I'm scared. I don't like to change things. I like think, can we really not get through there? There we go. I like to keep things authentic, you know. I'm very strange even about changing their clothing. So the idea of going into their homes, like I'd have to keep the same stuff and just zazz it up a bit, you know? You once watched a Vietnamese lady buy 10 bags of their bread. Yeah, I trust this bread and now I'm very jealous and I want to try it. Vietnamese food really is the best food, you know? I refuse to hear any differently. It really is the best. Everything's like either frothy or herby or char grilled and barbecuey. Brilliant stuff. Anyway, what are we supposed to be doing inside of here, anchovy? You're fresh out of real French toast. Okay, we're going on to other types of bread now. Anchovy has thrown in French toast as an option. What's our opinion on it? Should we play the piano? If I ever visit Philadelphia, oh my goodness, I do actually have a friend who lives in Philadelphia. Go Eagles, I guess. I don't know. I think that's the thing. People say that. He is a massive Eagles fan though, but I think that's just if you're from Philly, you have to be, right? I don't really have questions about the pinball machine, anchovy. I just wanted to play it. Yes, come on, let's play darts. Your go. Okay, my go again. Ah, oh, bullseye. Oh, it does the same one every time. I wish you could do it like as a proper game. Go birds, yeah. How cute. Okay, anchovy. It's probably time that we went though. Oh, I don't... Do we want to buy anything from Anchovy's house? I don't think we do, because then it would change what his house was like. And he's got so much cool stuff, you know? He must have a great time in here all day. Oh, tell them to go to ballet and they can report back. Yes, that's a good idea, actually. Oh no, I don't like it when he's... What? Can I not leave? Oh, okay. Here we go. We had to play the game first. Oh, it's for a tropical hat again. I've got about 10 tropical hats. And you know, the things, the silicone bibs. Oh, a 7. Come on, it's got to be lower than a 7, right? We're going higher or lower, guys. I'm going to wait for you to catch up and we'll play high card, low card together. I reckon it's got to be lower than a 7, I think. Absolutely got to be lower than a 7. You can't stop talking about food or you monopolize the chat. No, that's fine. I will talk about food all day, every day. One of my favorite things in the world is preparing food with my other half. We're not even very good at it. You know, we just love making food. Right, I'm going to go lower. I'm going to go lower. Why is it so tense? Ah, yes, another tropical hat for the collection. Nearly ready for summer. Nearly. Excellent work. Thanks for hanging, Anchovy. That was fun. Oh, and he gave us music as well. I think we have ragtime already, though. Oh, at least we've done another favour. I'm going to have to start looking at the Nook Mile stuff soon and figuring out which ones we can finish off, you know. Are we going to 100% an island? Who am I? Who is this person? Right, what were we doing? I think we'd done everything in the farm for now. We could do stuff like fix the fences and things, but we'll do it over time so it feels like a proper little progression. Look at the mood. The mood has changed now. I want to get the moon so we can put it above on that cliff there, which I think would look really cool. Right, we could try a little bit of fishing. That seems like the sort of thing we do after finishing our farm work in our Stardew Valley world. If you're just joining in, ignore the fact that this park, this pond, is absolutely bonkers. I was just excited to build with the mushrooms and it came out a bit crazy. So we'll make it feel like it fits a bit more like the farm later on. But let's put all our fishing spots to the test. Since we've been doing all this building, this one is accessible. It's always so tense. Farming. It's not tense farming. It is tense fishing on a stream. See, this is good. This is like the rhythm mouth that we need on the second tier. These two bits, I think, cover all of the key spots we need for fishing. All the bells are tolling for a change of time, and we'll get a new song. So those are pretty good. I also have the understanding that up there counts as a pond as well. Is that correct? Does anyone know? Oh, classic song starting. Oh, I can't go this way. Back through the wheat field. And off. This is the bridge that I need to make that I can't afford right now. Chittis, what are you doing over there? I had to condense all this down as well, but we still got our bamboo if we need it. And then we can go down into our little pirate section. Right, where else did we have places to fish? This bit of the river. Behind Anchovy's house we can't fish, but we can view down from the river above it, which is fine. And look, we can access here. Access? Access. Oh, so tense. Got it. It's been a while since we did a stream or a video that was just going around fishing or doing those bits and pieces. It feels quite nice. Right, I think we're finished there. Do you know what I remembered the other day, which I'm hoping I'll be able to demonstrate to you now? Which also reminds me I need to fix our cliff diving spot, which I took away. I want to reinstall it by the campsite, but I remembered we can do this, which I can't really demonstrate because there's no fish. But did you know that we can do this? And then you can fish in the river mouth from the edge. Isn't that incredible? What a great game, you guys. You also made your secret beach a pirate smuggler beach. I love it. I love it. And it looks so dramatic when Red shows up as well. I think a lot of people, when they play this game, they're working very hard to think up really original ideas for things. And oh gosh, a bug. What I've really enjoyed on this is not just being like, oh, I want an apple orchard, or I want a museum with fossils next to it, you know? And it's really been helping to keep it simple. My trick also, I've discovered, is to never look at social media. Every time I go on there and I'm seeing people's different islands, and I get that horrible feeling, you know, where you're like, oh, why have I put all this work into this? And but I actually really love this island now. And it's 5 stars, so just saying. Sorry, Hazel, I'm so sorry. Oh, you got me thinking about our fossils. Oh, Twiggy's here as well. Did you hear a little sing-song? You loved your museum in front of your beach. Never remembered what art you needed. That's a good point, actually. Oh, we need to gift Twiggy something as well. Oh, what? She's just giving me a jester's hat. What are you saying, Twiggy? What are you saying? She gave me the soft serve hat, the brown one, the other day, and now she's giving me the jester's cap. Oh, I can't because I'm wearing an outfit. But I did want to pop in and see what art we have and what we don't. That's what I was saying. Because I keep on going to Red and having no idea. We did complete the dinosaurs, so at some point we'll go down and have a look in there. But I really want to get a few people together so we can have an explore of it as a team. She is a bit of a jokester, that Vicky. I feel like I really thought we were going to be best friends, but I'm really seeing a lot of sass from her. Right, we are missing a lot here. Beautiful angle. Oh my goodness. I don't come in here often enough, you know. Absolutely not often enough. Don't look at his private parts, everyone. Don't look. Now I'm trying to commit these all to memory. What else have we got? Should we go this back way? It's so beautiful, the museum. Okay, we did get... This is enormous, isn't it? Is that to scale, do you think? It must be. I'd love to see that in real life. Have I actually seen any of these artworks? I used to love them because I was an art student back in the day. And I would go off to museums, and travelling, I'd always make a point to go to the local museum, but I don't think I've seen any of these. I've seen a lot of Van Gogh stuff. Van Gogh, however is the correct way to pronounce it. Oh my goodness. I already don't remember. Oh, my boy Hop. The IRL birth of Venus is huge, you're saying. You've been working on it since day one and you're missing 2 pieces. Oh no. It's so quiet and still. You can just blend in. He is a work of art, actually. Our little Hop boy. Yeah, I've heard this, that people expect the Mona Lisa to be much bigger. What's incredible is the fact that he's painted that painting on the scale that he has. This is Ophelia, obviously. I think I've seen Ophelia in real life. I'm pretty sure. Who else? I'm trying to remember the name of... There's someone who I want to see their art, and it's in Vienna. I think I can't pronounce things properly, you guys, but Egon Schiele has the very it's a very contemporary style, actually, for artworks. That's not very contemporary. I'm missing so much art, you guys, and I don't recall at all which ones we needed. I don't know if there is anything on Harv's Island, actually, for us. That was nice. I enjoyed popping in there. It's only a small area for the artworks. Right, let's pop on. We don't want to go anywhere else in here, do we? Do I have things to assess? Yes. Yeah, Ophelia is one of your favourite famous pieces. I think it is just stunning, isn't it? That whole the art movement that was happening around that time, everything was just absolutely beautiful. Very emotive, you know. Very emotive. You see it like referenced a lot in films, Ophelia. It's very tragic painting. Talking like I have any kind of real art history background. It was very basic in the university I went to. I talked more about museum curation, actually. That was part of my dissertation at the end, was about how museums create narratives. Or most of things in the world create narratives, but you know, let's not get too deep. Have I talked to my snow boy today? Okay. We were supposed to be fishing, weren't we? Was there a river up this end? There is. Should we go check out whether that's fishable? It just pops behind here, doesn't it? So I believe we can still get over here properly. Yeah, all still accessible. Let's get this little fish. Come on. Oop. Got him. We're obviously very lucky here in the UK because we have some tremendous art in our museums, and the British Museum just has a lot of history. Obviously, this comes with a bit of controversy because, oh, there's a fossil back there. Because I do believe the British Museum just took a lot of stuff and is now being required to give it all back. I remember when you read Hamlet in high school and you acted it out instead of just reading. You stand between the projector screen. Like his friend punched him in the stomach for the stabbing scene. That's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. I do actually, it does remind me, when I was quite young at school, I don't know quite how to describe this, but there was a year where they picked specifically a few kids from every class and got them to do things like read books and act them out instead of just learning it. This was in a school in South Africa, so at the time, you know, it was like the 90s, 80s, 90s. It wasn't very advanced. But we came out and we had to read, I remember it was Elizabeth Barrett Browning. I think it was The Barretts of Wimpole Street. So I don't think it was like a special class. But I was in this class and we did all these really interesting things. And it really stuck with me, like how much it made me interested in learning. And yeah, I see kids over here at school who don't have that, which is a bit of a shame, you know. Have I gifted Twiggy today? I should give her a poop hat. Here we go. You can have a whole fossil, although we'll be careful which one we give. Ammonite, stegotail. Let's give her a brachiopelvis. Oh, you had a date with your boyfriend. You were acting out Hamlet. Isn't that a bit tragic as well, though? What was you acting out? Maybe don't answer too much of that. Oh, I love stuff like this. And then obviously our beaches are accessible and our ponds. So I'm fairly confident everything on this island works now. I have got to go around and check every tree and make sure I can still get to them all. Some of them are a bit awkward. A little bit awkward to get to. But you know, such is the case. You got to be Catherine when you did Taming of the Shrew. You know, she's like mean. You said that's why you wanted to be her. Yes. Obviously, you're a very nice person in real life, so playing someone mean got to, you know, branch out. That's what we'll say. Oh, who is this guy in your class who looked like Hugh Jackman? Tell us more. Do you know, I remember when I was younger, we watched the X-Men cartoon. Depending on how old you are, you might remember the X-Men cartoon. And then when Hugh Jackman first came through as Wolverine, we were like, what? Tell me more. Oh, your husband loves telling Macbeth to your daughters, but he sanitizes it. That's probably a good idea. Depending on the age of your daughters. If your daughters were like 20, there's no need to sanitize it. But it's great that Shakespeare still gets taught, you know. You love the X-Men cartoon. I know. There's so many cartoons from that time that were phenomenal. Oh, points. And then as you get slightly later, obviously my favourite cartoon when I was younger was Animaniacs, which still to this day, incredible. Oh yeah, I haven't got my golden milestone for our 5-star island. Did I mention we're a 5-star island? Right, well, I think that's really all I needed to do. Should I make another net? Should I be good about it? Let's make a net. It was a net I needed, wasn't it? I think so. I get distracted and then I'm reading chat and forget I'm supposed to be talking. Oh, you forget his name now. Isn't it funny? But you forget his name, but you do not forget the impression he made. He was a very nice guy, though. That's lovely. Gargoyles. Oh, I do remember gargoyles. Why do I feel like I might have had a crush on a gargoyle? Oh no, I just made the fishing rod instead of the nets. No, you guys. Okay, well, I guess we're going to decorate here with a fishing rod. Shall we place it? Ta-da! It's part of our island. I mean, it's not the ideal spot for it. But we've done that now. That's a decoration. We're fishing for clams. Oh, you grew up in Animaniacs as well? They're recording it on VHS. Oh, it's so wonderful. Everyone had a crush on Goliath. Is that it? Now you're saying the name, that is ringing a bell. I haven't rewatched it, so I don't remember anything other than loving it the first time round. Right, come on. We can make a net. I can do this. So many cartoons. Do you remember? Actually, tell a lie. Animaniacs was not my favourite. It was my second favourite, because my favourite, without a doubt, now I recall correctly, and I lied to you before, was Tiny Toons. Did you watch Tiny Toons? Babs and Buster Bunny. And there is absolutely no way that I did not have a crush on Buster Bunny. I think I just had a crush on every cartoon. That might have been the thing. Might have been the thing. And weirdly, as I got older, I didn't really have crushes on actors and things. It was just these cartoons. Isn't that a bit, sounds a bit weird, but okay, come on, massive fish. Even if it's a bass, I need them. Oh, a red snapper is quite valuable. Oh, Johnny Quest. Oh, Johnny Quest was a good one. And actually, that reminds me as well. Oh my gosh, you're bringing all the memories back. Did you ever watch? It was very short-lived, this show. I think they only did a few episodes of it. But Freakazoid? Does that ring a bell? I can remember the song quite clearly for Freakazoid. I won't sing it. But it was great. It was that similar kind of, I think, was it Warner Brothers when they were doing cool stuff? And it was before, or was it like Nickelodeon that did all the things with the big eyes and stuff? It was just before that when they were discovering how to make cartoons cute. Yeah, you remember Freakazoid? Yes, there's a few of us around. Right. We'll grab these last fish and then I'll probably sign off for the night. I have to go make dinner again. Oh, squids. Everyone, you may have noticed that I had peri peri for dinner last night, and also Ava is no longer on our island. How mysterious. What a coincidence that these things come together. I'm really proud of myself for being able to fish on a stream and read chat and talk. I mean, I can't get the fishing rod in the right place, but I'm doing really well. Ooh. Oh, you're a little younger than me. Yeah, so you might have missed it. Boomerang. Yeah, that is all these things. Different times. I don't even know what I felt. Oh my gosh, that was a football fish. Right, we're going to need to make a football fish model as well. I wonder how many of these cartoons from when I was younger would carry over to future generations. Certainly not Freakazoid. It wasn't even popular at the time it came out. But... Huzzah! Right, well, I have filled my pockets. And I think we might be ready to sign off for the night. So thank you everyone for joining me. I'm going to go off and make some delicious din-dins. You'll give it a watch if you have time. I don't even remember anything about it other than the song. It may have been terrible, but it was giving me Johnny Quest vibes is the thing. But yeah, thank you everyone for joining me. It's always a pleasure. We'll grab this one fish and then we'll be done. Huzzah! Sorted. Right, well, yeah. Oh gosh, do we have to go in for a camera and do a whole goodbye thing? It's been very chill tonight. I've really enjoyed this stream, actually. So it's been great having a chat with you. Thank you for joining in. We talked about food and cartoons. What is better in life than that, huh? Right, night everyone, and I'll see you again very, very soon. Oh, we'll do a lazy Sunday stream as well, in a similar vibe to this one. But yeah, we'll catch you later, guys. See you then. Bye.